This video will give you an introduction into some handy gradebook features in Google Classroom and a way you can speed up your grading workflow. One of the first things I like to do when I'm doing grading is actually assigning grading topics. So I can come up in the settings up here, scroll down to grading, and underneath grading I can choose an overall grade calculation. For their overall grade in this class, I can select total points. I can do a weighted by specific categories inside of this. But for now I'm going to select total points. And I can add grade categories. So in technology class, we've got 3 standards that I assess on. So I can assess on computational thinking, and I can have default points. I almost always use a 4-point rubric, so I'm going to use default points 4. I also do digital citizenship, and I can have a default rating of 4 there. I can also allow you to show overall grades to students, so students can see what their grade is. You can also weight it by category, so maybe perhaps computational thinking is 50% of my grade, and digital citizenship is 50% of my grade. It'll also tell you how many percentage you have left remaining. I prefer total points just because it's easier, and it kind of remembers your past points as well. So we'll save that, and now I can actually assign grades to have a grading category as well. So if I go up to my classwork and I look at how to turn in assignments, you'll see that right now 0 I've turned in and I have 2 of them assigned. If I view my assignment and I come up to edit the assignment, I can now add a grade category. So let's say this one is computational thinking or computational thinker, and it automatically changes points to it. I'll click save. It'll update our point value. And let's add another grade category into something else. So let's go into our question. See that 1 is turned in, 1's being assigned. And we can edit our question. We'll add in another grade category. We'll make this one digital citizenship, and we'll save it. Now when it comes to actually grading, and I come up to my student answers, what's really handy about Google Classroom is that I can check all of them. I can click return, and we'll return this, and I can add a private comment to all of my students. So there's something I want to say, please check your comments to respond to classmates. This will add this private comment to all of the students when they're done this. So if I need a reminder for all my kids, or want to let them know they've done a really good job on the work that they've been doing, or the next assignment's coming up, I can send that to everybody. And then when I want to actually export all the grades, there's a couple ways I can look at all the grades. I can come up and click the grades book itself, where I can see it's 1 out of 2. Black is a completed assignment. Green is something that I've marked but is not finished yet. And then obviously there will be something missing if due date has gone and passed. You'll also see that improving feedback, there's no topic, but in this one there's a computational thinker and a digital citizenship, so I can start to see where my grading topics are quite easily. When I'm ready to export this to do a little more data mining than just looking at the gradebook, I can come into an assignment, view my assignment, click my settings wheel, and I can copy all the grades to Google Sheets. It's actually going to make a new Google Sheets program for me, and we'll have all of my grades and all of my grading topics automatically put inside. What's really handy is if you teach a classroom that has multiple teachers inside of it, multiple kids from specific classes, I can come up in here and I can right-click, and I can hide specific columns if I don't want to see a specific teacher's column. And this Google Sheet gets added to your classroom folder inside of your Google Drive. So hopefully those are a few more grading kind of tools that help you speed up your grading workflow inside of Google Classroom.